So good to be back.
How can we balance chemical equations? The entire reason we need to balance these equations is for us to follow the law of conservation, which states that matter cannot be created or destroyed and is conserved during a chemical reaction. The second factor you need to know is the difference between a coefficient and a subscript. Here's an example. The coefficients here are labeled in red, and you always change the coefficients during a chemical reaction. However, you never change the subscripts because it can result in the forming of different compounds. Here's an example of an unbalanced chemical equation. It does not follow the law of conservation. So we have one potassium on this side, one potassium on the other side, and we have two bromide on this side, two bromide and one bromide on this side. So the bromide is not balanced. So let's try to balance it. To balance this equation, we have 2 here, so we simply put a 2 as a coefficient there. And this also affects K, so we put a 2 here. So potassium is balanced and bromide is balanced. We check. Potassium and bromide is fine. Same thing on the other side. So this equation is balanced. Here's another example. In this example, we have oxygen and hydrogen. To make it easier, we leave oxygen and hydrogen until the end. So in that case, we start with nitrogen. One nitrogen on this side, one nitrogen on the other side, that's fine. One hydrogen on this side, one hydrogen on the other side, that's fine. 4 oxygen on this side and 3 on this side, that's not fine. So let's balance it. Let's start with 2 as a coefficient here. 2 times 3, let's rewrite it. H equals 2, N equals 2, O equals 6. So in total we have 6. Let's try to get 6 on the other side while getting the other values such as this. So H, we need to get 2, so let's put 2 in front of this. H equals 2, N equals 2. We also got 4 oxygen plus 2, which means we got 6. So O equals 6. This equation is now balanced. Let's move on to a more complicated one. This may look complicated, however, if you follow the steps and organize your work, it can be extremely simple to solve. So the first 2 elements we have are sodium and sodium. 1 sodium on this side, 2 on this side, so you simply put a 2 here. Okay, let's move on to the next element, which is Fe. 1 Fe on this side, 1 Fe on the other side, that's fine. 1 S on this side, 1 S on the other side, that's also fine. Hydrogen, 2 hydrogen on this side, and 2 hydrogen on the other side, that's also fine. And finally we have oxygen. 2 oxygen on this side, 4 on this side, that's 6 in total on the reactant side. We have 4 here and 2 here, that's also fine. So we only need to add 1 coefficient. Let's rewrite it and we will be done. So 2 sodium, 1 Fe, on each side we have S equals 1, S equals 1, 2 hydrogen on each side, and finally oxygen. We have 6 on this side and 6 on the other side. So that's how we balance chemical equations. I hope you learned from this.